I want to go back to some. We talked about that catch, the first call that you made with Calvin Johnson in the 2010 game, and then I want to use it as a segue going into this past Super Bowl that we just watched with the Bengals and the Rams, and there were a lot of calls. There wasn't a lot of calls. I'll say it this way until towards the end of the game. And then, we had that one, I'm going to make air quotes here, questionable no call with the potential face mask on Jalen Ramsey on the first play of the third quarter that went for a touchdown. In your opinion, and this is after the fact now, was that an actual face mask or could it have been called as a face mask? And I'm saying it that way because me being a defensive player, I'm going to say it was no face mask. Your 2 cents.
It was a face mask. And not only was it a face mask, it was offensive pass interference. So it should have been called, which then would have obviously taken away the touchdown. And then it goes to the latter part of the game where the defensive hold was called against the Bengals in that situation on the 3rd and goal situation, which just isn't a foul. I mean, yes, there's contact, but there's no restriction. There's hands, on Cooper Kupp, but not enough to take him out of the play. And that's an example, Big Lou. That's an example of the couple calls that get all, and their mistakes. And of course they get all the notoriety. And yes, there were calls at the end of the game, including the offsetting fouls on the whole offensive hold and the hit on the defenseless player.
Right.
But when you look at playoffs, there just weren't a lot of fouls called, period, all the way through the playoffs, with the exception of I think it was the Cowboys and the 49ers or whichever game that was. But it's a tough game to officiate, just super tough.